All right, fight fans, welcome to another edition of Ram at the Fights. BKFC returned to Philadelphia last Friday, and the crowd show up. Another big event show up. The local fighters show up, and today my guest was victorious on the card, improved to 2-0. Pennsylvania native, the Grizzly Bear, Lex Ludlow. Lex, how you doing?
Good, brother. How are you?
Good, good, good. Congratulations on your victory. Awesome performance. Tell me how you feel about your performance.
Uh my my corner, like my camp, they were telling me that the fight was gonna be like that the whole time. And I don't have as much experience as Lewis. So I was like, man, like, like he's got like 40 pro fights. You know what I mean? I got 15. So well, not pro, but like all together with amateur and pro, I got 15. So I was like, oh, this might be a little back and forth. And I kind of looked at it like BKFC put it together because he comes forward a lot and he bangs. And then like my last fight, it was like I was just chopping dude apart like with heavy shots. So I thought that they would like to see how it would play out. So but it went exactly the way my corner said it would go. Yeah, yeah, I'm not laughing at Lewis. I'm just laughing because I did not think it would be that easy. Like it was pretty easy. And I'm not being like cocky. I was just like I didn't even get hit. I'm probably like the only BKFC fighter to go a round and a half without getting punched in the face.
Oh yeah, yeah. If I tell somebody now, like, hey, I interviewed Lex, he fought in BKFC, they won't believe me right now. Look at you. Look at that.
Yeah, not even a dude, even my hand is my hand's a little swollen, but
Okay.
it's going down. Like if they wanted me to fight in a month, I could probably do it.
So the fight ended up in the second round, but you were all over him all first round. Of course, in the second way finish. At some point, you were thinking like, damn, with what else I got to hit this guy to to get him knocked out.
I don't know if you watched my first fight for BKFC, but I was sick in the fight, but I was still cracking him just like I was Lewis. And this dude, every time so this is my first PFC fight. Every time I'd crack him, bro, he would point at me and laugh at me. Like I would hit him hard, dude. Like I felt like some of the shots were almost as hard, if not harder, than when I hit Lewis. And he would be like ha 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 ha, and I was like, so that actually mentally prepared me for that. So I was ready to go for that, dude, going into this fight. I kind of felt like he made me feel a little insecure about my power. So I was like, yeah, I got to drop this dude. You know what I mean?
So the fight goes exactly as your corner told you. Did you have to change anything during the fight for the game plan, or it was like what you prepared for, what you were expecting?
Pretty much like the only thing I was mentally prepared for was just getting hit more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because dude, it is a little different. Like getting hit with no glove on, you know? Like I feel like what some people would either like really makes you or breaks you. Like I feel like it does that in MMA too, but at the lower level of MMA, like either amateur or just going pro. Like some dudes can take a shot and then other dudes like crumble when they get hit. Like I feel like all levels of BKFC, it really makes you or breaks you. Like it depends like how hard you get hit, how early on you get hit hard. Like that's why I cracked him right on the bell, dude. As soon as the bell rung, I know he likes to L step, so he L steps and he does his little like L step thing, goes right, and then as soon as I knew he was going to go left, and when he went left, I knew he was going to plant and try to throw. And when he planted, I was like, "Here it is, boy!" And I let it rip. Yeah, I let that left hook rip.
No, man, you're doing all things right. You're only second fight on BKFC, but you're having good performances in both fights. But we have to talk about the post fight, man. You own that.
Yeah,
I mean, home crowd. You're the Pennsylvania guy, and you call out that he was right there in the front row. Chris Camozzi, the cruiserweight champion, brother. Uh, did you plan that before the fight, or that came to your mind at that moment?
Well, I called out. Did you? Were you there or no? Did you? Were you
No,
at
no,
the?
no. I watch it. I know you also call Yoel Romero too.
And I called out Fedor again. I called out Fedor too.
Oh, I
So
thought that was on your first fight.
I did. That was my first fight, but they cut it. They cut the Fedor call out part. I
Oh.
called him out first. I said he was a Russian piece of shit again, and I said to Dave, I said maybe I was like he calls himself the last emperor. An emperor is a king, and there's only one king, and that's Jesus Christ. And then I said, maybe he's just afraid, Dave. Maybe he's just afraid his arms are just a little too short to box with God. And and then I said, and then I moved to Chris Camozzi. But they cut out the part that I planned for freaking weeks about Fedor. I planned that out for weeks, dude, for Fedor. But so I'll tell you about Chris Camozzi that because that was your question. Um, I know that I know that I like want to fight him eventually. You know what I mean? Like I want to. Everybody does. He's the champion. If I'm not, I got to be doing this for the money and for the belt, right?
Yep.
So I got my eyes locked in on him. He he was like posting stuff on Instagram, and the one time it was like when he won that Italy fight, I posted a yawn emoji, and he liked it. He liked it, right? So I was like, all right, I didn't think he would actually like it, and then he posted something else, and I posted something else towards him, like another emoji, and he liked it again. And then he posted that he was coming to Philly for the show. He was like, might have to come, like something like that. Might have to come. So I sent him a grizzly bear emoji, and he liked it.
Oh,
So that's 4 likes, bro. So I was like, all right, like he obviously like knows who I am at this point. You know what I mean? He's got to know that I'm going to call him out. My name on Instagram is the Grizzly Bear 205. So I'm like, he's got to know that I'm going to call him out. So I didn't know he was there until Dave pointed at him. I was just calling him out, and then Dave pointed, and I went, and that's when the whole script changed in my head because the Fedor part was scripted in my head. Like I kind of wrote that out and then I like practiced it. But then the Chris Camozzi, all the rest of that, I wanted to fly off my head. And once he pointed to Chris, that's when like that whole I had a script change in my head. I was like, when I ran over there, dude. Sorry, I'm crazy, dude, man.
no, man. No, and I'm gonna tell you something about Chris Camosi's likes because when I had interviewed BKFC fighters before and post something, shorts about the interview on Instagram or in my stories. He also had liked my stuff, and one day I hit him up like, "Hey, dude, you up for an interview?" Blah, blah. And I'm thinking he has to have somebody managing that stuff for him
Right.
because that one he didn't respond. But for other stuff, he had seen it after and like it. And I'm thinking like, But as you say, if he's not him, probably he know about you because somebody has to be telling him someone is managing, right?
I think he is running it, brother, because if you go to the BKFC call out, like where I call him
Yeah.
out at, they posted it. He's all over it, dude.
Oh.
He's talking so much trash about me on there, and I'm all for it, dude. Like obviously you're a little worried because if you weren't worried, you wouldn't be writing at me, brother.
Yeah. So with that being said, the grizzly bear is down to go to cruiserweight and
Yes,
category.
yeah, I'm definitely going to cruiserweight unless Fedor or Yoel Romero want to step in and fight me. Then I'll stay at this weight and I'll fight them. I'm down, dude. It all depends on the fight. Like I don't want to fight Ben Rothwell. Ben Rothwell murder me. Like he's a dude. That dude is huge, bro. Oh my god. We're good on Ben Rothwell,
Yeah.
but I will. I am down to fight Yoel at heavyweight, and of course Fedor Emelianenko if he would like to step up and be a man.
Man, that will be. Man, that would be cinema. Imagine that in the Wells Fargo Arena in Philadelphia. That would be.
Yeah, like why not? You know what I mean? Like, listen, I know that like Chris Camozzi said this is something a lot of people don't know. So when I went to the back, they went to like a commercial, and they went and interviewed Chris Camozzi like for the arena. And Chris Camozzi's like, "Why would I fight him? He can't even fill an arena." He's that got me so mad when he said that. Like, obviously, we're banking off you, buddy. It's called like we're trying to create a new star here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Right back at you, Chris Camozzi.
No, and he can say that in Philadelphia. Come on, every car of BKFC in Philadelphia, it's pandemonium there. I love
Where are
it.
you from?
The car. Huh?
Where are you from? Where do you live?
I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Uh,
Oh, so that's why you got the Anthony Pettis.
yeah, 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 yeah. This is his promotion APFC.
Yeah, yeah. I know who they are.
Yeah, so I do some media work and volunteer work for them always. So yeah,
Awesome, dude.
yeah, they have helped me a lot to with this media stuff. So and develop myself, So I'm very thankful for them. I was gonna ask you, because I saw a lot of haters, man, with your chores on Twitter. Like, oh, what about the chores? And like, come on, man, chores were great, right?
What is it? The chores?
Your chores, yeah, like
Oh, the
animal
shorts.
crazy.
The shorts.
Yeah,
Sorry, I misheard you. Listen, I just wear whatever, dude. I'm not there. I ain't there to look flashy, dude. I'm there to fight, and that's simple. Okay, I pull my shorts up because I fought MMA my whole life, and I wear Valley Tudo shorts, as I call them, tights.
yeah.
So I always wear tights, and I even when I train, I wear tights. I freaking hate shorts because I'm a lot like Dustin Poirier. I always pull my shorts up when I'm fighting because I don't like when they touch like my when they touch like right above my knee. So I've been buying shorts where they they go nowhere near my knee, but I hate shorts, dude. I can't stand fighting in them, and I literally, dude, I buy them. I don't even look. I just go online. I'll just order whatever pair looks decent to me. As soon as they come, I go over to the print shop. I drop them off for the logos, for the sponsors, stuff like that. I don't see them till the day of the fight. I don't even really look at the shorts. I, I go to the arena. I put them on. I fight. That's exactly what I do. So screw those haters too.
Yeah,
Chris Camozzi, Chris Camozzi, you. I'll Chris Camozzi the haters.
probably Chris Camozzi fans, right?
Yeah, dude. There's so many. There's so many, dude. It was so weird. Dude, there's like, can you imagine being a grown man sticking up for another grown man, like trying to fight his battles? That's so weird. There's guys in there. They're like, you couldn't hang. They're like, you couldn't hang with Chris Camozzi, and I was like, get Chris Camozzi's Johnson out of your mouth. I literally did write that. Dude. I
Yeah,
said,
man.
yeah, it's really weird out there, dude, on social media. Men defending other men, it's all like women like always stick up for women. Nah, dude, men stick up for men, dude.
Yeah, no, that's right. A lot of keyboard warriors, right? Like, oh, I should do this and blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah, yeah, armchair quarterbacks. That's what we call them, dude.
yeah, no,
Armchair.
and I will tell you, like, if you want to wear those shirts, that's props from BKFC. That BKFC let the fighters wear whatever they want. All the organizations have you a uniform. And that's
Yeah, well, I like that because then we can wear sponsors and we can make money that way. You know what I mean? So that's BKFC, dude. Like the one really good thing I really like about them a lot, right? They're really for the fighters. Like if you need anything, dude, like they're like a phone call away. Like if I hang up this phone right now and if I called Nate Shook, as long as he's not busy, he would answer, dude, and he would like talk to me. If I need something from talent relations, like I'm like, I don't know. I need a new like say I'm trying to just think of something stupid. Like I don't know, like something like my last fight. I forgot when we get paid because we get paid we get wired payments. So I forgot when we got paid and I called dude. The dude answers If they don't answer you, they'll answer you within like that day or the next day. Then calls me, hey Lex, how's it going? I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to bother anybody. I was just wondering when we get paid. He was like, oh, not a bother at all. You get paid X this day, whatever. The BKFC dude, they're like this, dude. They're a very big company, but like they treat their fighters really well, man. Like I will say that, dude. Even Feldman, Dave Feldman, like the way he talks about us, like, and he does a pre-fight meeting in the back before we fight, and the way he talks about us, dude, and the way he talks to us, it's very respectful, bro.
No, man, no, no. And I had listened to interviews of him before, and yeah, he seems he's very pro fighters, and he won the he nobody promotes, I think, BKFC like
I
other
fought for
types of
him.
organization.
I fought for him in MMA back in 2016.
Oh, what organization was that?
I think it was called WCC. He was like a partner.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't a. He used to own his own MMA promotion, but then he started they partnered with one, and I was on the card, and I dealt with him.
And what made you decide going back? Like you have the MMA background. You start in MMA. What made you? Or what made you change your mind, or how this opportunity of BKFC was presented to you?
I was literally at that table right there, and I was gonna play a video game on my laptop, and I put my phone down, and I was like, put my headphones on. I was gonna listen to some music, and it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. All the kids were at school, so I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna play this game. I forget what game it was, but I was like, yeah, I can't wait. And then my phone had a Facebook notification, and it was Nate Shook, and I was like, it was literally like a week or two after the Wells Fargo event, and I was like, who the heck is Nate Shook? I was like, what the heck? I'm like, who is Nate Shook? So then I opened it up, and like the best part, right? This is how I mean, like they're good people, dude. Like if you're a fighter, and usually you get like from a different promotion, like a regional promotion, you get like a long text message like, hey, I'm Kim Johnson from like Anthony Pettis Fighting Championship. I'm the matchmaker. We need like so and so to fight this guy. This is his record. Like this is what he writes me. Hey, what's up, man?
Man.
I was like, who is this dude? So then I was like, what's up? And he was like, I think he said like, how you doing or something like that. And then I was like, I'm good. I was like, and then I looked him up real quick, and then I knew exactly who he was, and then we got to it. And he said, it's really crazy. So I don't know if I don't know. I told that story on a podcast before, but I don't know if I told this part. So I said to him, I said, I was like, well, how did you hear about me? Because they do tryouts.
Okay.
And I'm like, I didn't do a tryout. Maddie, stop. I didn't do a tryout. And like in Philly, they did tryouts, and I didn't do it. So I'm like, how did you hear about me? He was like, dude, he's like, I had a couple people come up to me at Wells Fargo and tell me I should look into you and sign you. And I was like, well, who are these people? I have to thank them. You know what I mean? And he was like, I don't remember. So I have a mystery person or people out there that went out of their way to recommend me to fight for BKFC, and I have no idea who they are, so I can never thank them. But here's my way to say thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, that's kind of how it happened. It was just a little Facebook message, and he
Man.
said, "Do you want to fight?" And then I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll fight."
Yeah, no, you're doing pretty great, right?
I- I'm doing pretty good right now for, for right now, but yeah, anything can happen, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Lex, you fought Friday. You said you're feeling healthy. Your hand is a bit, sore, but in a perfect time, when you would like to to be back in the BKFC square circle.
I wouldn't mind fighting for that new worker card, that New Jersey one. It's only an hour away. I wouldn't mind fighting there. Uh, but I mean, I just have to see when it is because I know I don't. I don't know if I go on vacation or something around that time, but like, but I just got to see when it is. But I'm totally down to fight on that card. But if not, I'm totally down to fight on Wells Fargo. But you know, which is I think I think it's in January. I just saw him do an interview on Twitter after the show, and he said he wants to do it every year in January, I guess. So I'm down to do it in January. I I hope I get a big name, but I understand if they don't. Yeah, they want me to climb the ranks and stuff like that. But really pushing for it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep calling them out. Like, might as well just give them to me now. But I mean, but I'll wait. You know what I mean? I'll be patient. They're a great company, and I'm happy to be with them for sure.
And if that happened in January, that will be Knuckle Mania, right?
I believe. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not hitting any spoilers here. It just if you literally go on X, he said it. He an interview right after the event.
nice. Yeah, yeah, because it's gonna be the big arena. Yeah, that would be huge, man. That would
Yeah,
be.
I would love it. I mean, I grew up here, dude. I used to go to SmackDowns and Monday Night Raws at Wells Fargo, and I always would dude, it's crazy. So I stopped fighting for a while and I went to a show with my son. It was like a Jurassic World show. Like
Okay.
where it's like they're like, I don't know, it's weird. Like they're like dinosaurs on ice or whatever. I don't know. And I was like so close to like the floor. And I was just staring at the floor. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I was like, it'd be so crazy to fight here. Yeah, and I mean, and now it's actually gonna happen. Like I like it's a very, very good chance that I'm gonna fight in Wells Fargo. You know what I mean? Especially after the performance I had.
Oh yeah, definitely. And hey, you said you're a big wrestling fan. Did you take some of that while watching
Of course,
wrestling, the
of
mic
course,
skills from that?
of course, of course. I wanted to be a pro wrestler since I was 5 years old, and when I was about 8 years old, I started practicing to be a pro wrestler. So what I would do is I would walk in the mirror and I would like pace in the mirror. I would always pretend I was The Rock, and I would pace in a mirror like The Rock would pace in a ring, and I would be like, "You stupid jabroni," like for like like this Sunday I'm gonna beat you up or whatever. But then like as I would get older, I would start to like try to develop my own stick like of myself, and I don't know, it just the craziness in my head. I guess I'm very creative when it comes to that kind of stuff.
No, man, I love pro wrestling too. And now that my older kid is into it too, like I'm watching the pro now more often. That a couple of years ago, I was like a bit disconnected, but now that he'll start liking it, I like you going to shows. To now they're coming September, Raw, Monday Night, and now I'm checking the
You
tickets.
gotta go. You gotta go, dude. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
take it.
will.
The next thing you know, dude, your son will be fighting for BKFC because he was a pro wrestling fan. That's
Yeah.
how some people just get into like fighting and stuff. That's how I got into fighting. Like I was a pro wrestling fan, and then I ended up playing the UFC video game, and I got hooked. I was hooked, dude. I was like, "What is this game? What?" Like, and then I just started. Then I watched UFC, and then I started training jujitsu, and then I started learning how to box, and then I already wrestled. I wrestled for a long time, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well, Lex, I really appreciate you for your time. It was great, man. It was a great interview. Any final thoughts? And please tell the people where they can follow you.
you can follow me at the Grizzly Bear 205. And my final thoughts is that I think Mr. Camozzi should. I don't listen. He can fight Alessi Sakara, okay, but after that, this is what I think should happen. I think in a perfect world, he should go fight Alessi Sakara, and I should fight somebody else. And then when he wins and I win, we should meet up and we should fight. And because I really think it would. I think it could gain her a lot of views, man. Especially the way I talk trash. And I'll tell you right now, Chris Camozzi cannot hang talking trash with him.
Yeah, he seemed like a quiet guy, right?
Nah, he's a loudmouth.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, he talks trash. Yeah, he talks trash. That's
Oh.
why he gave me the finger and he kept going. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm a real laid back guy and everything, but like, right after a fight, you got adrenaline pumping, you're crazy. You know what I mean? Like there was a split second when he went like this. There was a split second just because we're on TV, I was gonna I was gonna go not like fight him, but just go to him.
Yeah, yeah, like a face to face or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like kind of like this. Like I'm here. Like you know what I mean? I'm here. Yeah, I thought about doing it, but I don't know. I'm still new, so you know what I mean. Like the BKFC, I don't want to step on nobody's toes yet. You know what I mean? But if he's at my next fight, I feel bad for him because who knows what I'll do. But it's just all in the act. It's all in the moment. I mean, like you know what I mean. Like it just I just my what you see on the mic is myself times 10. That's how I am in the gym. Like I'm not like that at home, but like at the gym, like I'm a ball buster. Like I talk trash, you know, I talk trash to my teammates. My teammates talk trash back. Like I'm just a locker room ball buster. You know what I mean? But with the mic on, I'm just times 10. That's all.
Oh man, no, that's great stuff, man. So Lex, again, thank you for your time. Thanks for doing the interview. And to the fans, please like the interview and subscribe to the channel. As I always remind you. Lately, thanks for all of you for the support for the channel. And wish you luck and good skills on your next fight, Lex.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for having me on, dude. It's a great show.
Anytime. Thanks.